What's up everyone, Alex here. Today I'm going to be talking about Blue Reflection Second Light. Specifically, we're going to look at the latest gameplay tour video that Koei Tecmo released today. For the people who don't know, Blue Reflection Second Light is the sequel to Blue Reflection, which was released years ago. I've never actually played the first game, and the only thing I heard about it was that it had a lot of mixed reception from both fans and critics. That being said, Blue Reflection Second Light looks fantastic, and I want to give it a shot when it comes out. This gameplay tour video does not have English narration, so I'm going to be reading this narration as we're watching it together, as well as react to what they're showing us. So let's begin. In case people don't know, Blue Reflection Second Light is coming out November 9th this year. In this title, a group of students who get lost in a parallel world begin to live together in an academy surrounded by water. This is a look at how Ao and her friends spend their time in this world. As the story progresses, the people living with you will start making requests. Also, I don't read Japanese, so I have no idea what they're saying. Their requests are various. This time, we were asked to build a new facility. New facility? What? Are you building parts of the school? This almost looks familiar. This almost looks like Atelier. This is made by Gust, who made the Atelier series. The materials necessary for this new facility can be made by crafting. When crafting, items useful in battle can also be made. So it is like Atelier. That's interesting. Depending on who you craft an item with, the properties of the final result will change. That's interesting. So it's not like the quality of the items, but who is actually crafting it? Huh. They're hammering the crystal. Wow. No, look at that. It's like a tent. Let's search for the missing materials in the hardscape. That's pretty cool. Like, I love how the environment changes when you're selecting the dungeon. The hardscapes seem to be like dungeons. Enemies seem to be on the field. That's interesting. Use the search mode and sneak around while avoiding enemies' gaze. I like that. There's like a POV and stuff that you can avoid. If you engage in combat without being spotted, you will begin to fight with an advantage. That sounds pretty typical for JRPGs these days. We found the materials. Let's hurry back to the academy. That's funny because I don't understand Japanese, but like some of her lines are very evocative of something that one of the protagonists would say in Atelier. We gathered the materials, so we are now done with building the facility. Let's choose a place for it now. I hope that doesn't mean that they live in a tent and they don't have a dorm to live in. I mean, this is technically a parallel world, so maybe. Complete! Free Space is a communication tool that Ao and her friends use. With it, you can accept requests or invite friends on dates. They're mostly women, so... You can take your time while chit-chatting or use a shortcut to reach your destination. What are you doing? Wait, what? Game, what? Ao means blue. That's as much Japanese as I know. As you become closer, the number of conversations while you're walking will increase, and you may even end up holding hands. Aww, that's cute. I like the menus. That's kind of neat. I've always liked Gust's menus. With the talent points acquired by interacting with your friends, you can upgrade your skills or even learn new ones. Okay, so like battle has like the 2 cross swords, and then maybe crafting is the hammer and the wrench. Yeah, I love this look. Like, I love the menus. The fragment you obtain on a date can be equipped. It will trigger special effects in battle. The battles are in real time. On the bottom right part of the screen, there are ether points which charge over time and let you launch skills. The more hits on your target, the faster the ether points recharge. If you manage to get to Gear 3, the characters will change into reflectors. So it's almost like Sailor Moon-ish kind of thing. That sounds pretty fun, actually. And there's the crafted items that you can use. Time stops when selecting a command. You can set the characters around you to move automatically. Support characters can help with items, and also switch with members in combat. I might actually do that, because this battle system seems to be reminiscent of Atelier Ryza. I'm gonna say this now, I have no idea what's going on in combat. I'm trying to decipher what they're saying and kind of applying it to my experiences in Atelier Ryza, and there are very similar elements, but I have no idea what's going on. If you get closer to a powerful enemy during combat, you will enter a 1 versus 1 phase called one-on-one. Aim for an opening and chain combos. I'm intrigued by that mechanic. That's interesting. By increasing the combo counter, you will be able to launch a powerful attack called the one-on-one finisher. Use it to inflict a great amount of damage. I like the Scythe character, not gonna lie. And that's pretty much Blue Reflection Second Light, which is coming out on November 9th on PS4, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. I still have a lot of questions about the game. Like, I know that they kind of lightly touched upon the slice of life aspect of it, but obviously there are obvious questions like, why did they get into the parallel world? Why are they in a school surrounded with water? And I'm pretty sure, like, as we get closer to the release date, we'll get more information about this, and we'll get more clarity once the game comes out. At any rate, I am curious about what you think of this game so far. I'm eager to check this out with you guys, especially since I've never played the original game. The original game is still full priced, and with all the games that I'm playing right now, I feel like it might not be smart to go back and play that game just to prepare for this game. So I am hoping that we can just all jump into the second game without having to play the first one. Anyways, let me know what you think of this in the comments below, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video.